fans, theshow.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track your stats, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is now theshow.com.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. A windup and the 0-1. Aguilar swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Seager calls for it, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting third.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Max Muncy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Duvall is there. Let's see if they test it. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
The catcher, Will.
So now here is Will Smith looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big.
Taylor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one bounds around against the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Taylor is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, here is Adam Duvall. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on the way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Duvall blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And that retires the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Marlins 1. And is is
Lead
Gavin
off
Lux.
for the Dodgers.
He's set to lead off the home
second
half
baseman,
of the second.
Gavin.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
97 that time as this is fouled away. One out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now it'll be Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box,
Now
Justin
batting,
Turner, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Go over to Aguilar at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins 1. New inning set to get underway. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Now the pitch. 1-0. The 1-0. Popped up. Turner waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Sandy.
Next to hit is Sandy Alcantara. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. And now Max Muncy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
First offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here now is Will Smith as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Muncy stands at second with no outs. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The left fielder,
hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Yeah.
2-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Gavin Lux is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 5-1. Ready. Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, 23, Corey Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Duvall.
Next to stand in is Adam Duvall, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Taylor coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They're down here 5-1. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
The Dodgers skipper about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the AB now. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Line hard toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again.
Seager.
You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Here's Seager. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This is pulled into right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Isan Diaz. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Next to hit, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So now to the plate, Sandy Leon swinging a hard liner to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So Smith, he's 1 for 2 in this one.
For the Dodgers, the catcher.
Now here's the first offering.
Smith.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Reined in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next, here is Chris Taylor. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-1 home.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique
The
pitch
left
sequence,
fielder,
guys.
number 11.
Usually pitching is all about
Seager.
mixing pitches and location. But he
Marlins.
threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Again, another foul ball. Turned on down the line. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead this one though 5-1.
Your
Garrett
attention,
Cooper
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
lead
hitting for
things
the
off
Marlins.
here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third
Now
because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Very weakly on the ground. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Richard Blyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 35, Richard Blyer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up
Leading
next will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
First pitch on its way.
Ball that time.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now to the plate, here is Mookie Betts. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the AB now. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
A reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate now, Lewis Brinson. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Simber will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Magneuris Sierra will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Seager. He's set and the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball upstairs.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Left side, but well fouled. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Working for the punch out and the offering. Seager on second. Turner at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Next to dig in, Chris Taylor. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins 2.
Leading off for Miami, the catcher, Sandy Leon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sandy Leon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Line to the right side. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping in next, Magneuris Sierra, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Fouled away. He struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in once again is Miguel Rojas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Anthony Bender is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 80, Anthony.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Pollock.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Matt Beatty will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
45, Matt Beatty.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Lux, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Sierra is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
2 out with the man at first. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Diaz will make put away out number 3. Dodgers leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
74. Kenley.
And stepping in, Jesus Aguilar delivered an RBI single last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Jansen is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Ready on 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Taylor is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Duvall. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 7. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit in the air down the right field line. Miami down to their last strike. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.